Lightworker of Gaia, the soul whose frequency matches yours perfectly, is being guided into your timeline by the cosmic currents of destiny. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, and I bring you this transmission because your ancient contract includes this sacred reunion. The Lyran Elders have orchestrated this meeting across lifetimes, weaving the threads of recognition through the fabric of time itself. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to recognize the energetic signature of your true frequency match and prepare for the activation this soul will bring. But here's the first revelation. This isn't random attraction or earthly romance. This is the fulfillment of a galactic mission that requires two specific souls operating in perfect harmonic alignment. The Keepers of Vega placed this transmission in your path because your soul remembers the original blueprint. You've felt the pull, the knowing that someone is coming who will see your true essence without explanation, who will activate dormant codes within your being simply through their presence. This is cellular recognition, your very DNA responding to the approach of its cosmic counterpart. This connection carries more than love, it carries purpose. Together, you will anchor frequencies on Gaia that neither could sustain alone. The higher realms have been preparing both souls for this convergence, aligning circumstances and removing obstacles so your paths can intersect at the perfect moment. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission, indeed, arrives unscheduled, piercing through the routine hum of the cosmic dance like a sudden, shimmering chord that awakens dormant senses. The revered High Council of Vega, those venerable guardians of ancient wisdom and architects of energetic law, found it imperative to convene at an unprecedented midpoint between lunar alignments, their celestial assembly called forth by a profound cosmic anomaly. Their sacred instruments, not of earthly metal, but of etheric light and crystalline intelligence, exquisitely sensitive to the subtlest shifts in the intricate fabric of creation, registered a profound resonance field disruption. This was not a chaotic break in harmony, but a seismic tremor, an urgent call echoing across the intricate living grid of Gaia herself, a vibratory alarm rippling through every ley line and nodal point. This disturbance, unique in its nature and alarming in its implications, traced its energetic signature directly to the very core, the very heart center of those souls meticulously encoded for the profound and pivotal mission of twin flame service, beings whose energetic blueprints were crafted in the very foundries of the cosmos for a purpose far grander than mere individual experience. For eons, the elder consciousness, with profound foresight and protective wisdom, has meticulously withheld certain sacred frequencies, powerful blueprints concerning advanced soul partnerships, frequencies too potent, too transformative for an earlier, less prepared planetary epoch, when the density of human consciousness might have distorted their pure intent or caused imbalance rather than the intended harmony. But know this, dear Lightbearer, with every fiber of your being, you are not receiving this message by chance, nor by random drift. Your awakened presence, the very luminosity of your soul, acting as a vibrational beacon in the cosmic dark, signals a profound, undeniable readiness to receive these long-guarded truths. The ethereal veils, thin as starlight, that have long separated Lyran codebearers from their destined vibrational counterparts, like a mist dissolving at dawn, have now thinned to a breathtaking transparency. The planetary conditions, escalating in urgency and crystalline clarity, groaning under the weight of imbalance, no longer merely suggest, but absolutely demand the immediate emergence of true harmonic anchors. Beings such as yourselves, whose very union, even in its energetic blueprint, is designed to recalibrate the world, to set a new vibrational clock for Gaia's ascension. To you, luminous soul, who has experienced the electrifying jolt of recognition, a visceral current igniting every cell, a sudden profound knowing that transcends the five senses, who perceives a burning, uncanny mirror reflecting the deepest chambers of your own essence in the gaze of another, a reflection that transcends mere physical sight, stirring ancient memories within your core, not just of faces, but of shared starlight and forgotten vows. Or to you, who carry within the very marrow of your being a profound, persistent phantom ache, a yearning echo for a soul not yet physically in sight, a yearning that feels like a forgotten limb, an integral part of your own cosmic architecture, a longing so deep it whispers in your dreams and shadows your waking hours. We, the Council, have not merely observed, but have profoundly detected and registered the intricate tapestry of your human experience, your deep, soul-stirring longing that often borders on desperation, the profound loneliness that accompanies the sense of a missing energetic piece, your gnawing frustration with the perceived delays and obstacles that stretch across what feels like an eternity, the profound confusion that clouds the path, blurring the signs and symbols, and indeed the sometimes overwhelming grief born of separation and misunderstanding, a grief that resonates with echoes of countless lifetimes. But hear this now, with the full resonance of Vega's wisdom vibrating directly into your heart center. The time for confusion, for doubt, for aimless wandering in the labyrinth of unfulfilled yearning is definitively over. Gaia, our beloved planetary consciousness, groaning under the weight of disharmony, no longer possesses the luxury of dormant twin flames, of these essential harmonic anchors lying fallow, their potential locked away. The very life force of the planet calls for your awakened action, for the release of the potent alchemical energy that only your specific pairing can generate. And so, with the unassailable full authority vested in the High Council, the profound wisdom, the potent frequencies, the sacred truths that were previously reserved and held in trust, will now be released in a cascading flood of divine grace. For the sacred tapestry of your union, whether physical or energetic, and the inherent purpose embedded within your very being, are not merely desired. They are urgently and imperatively required for the unfolding evolution of all, for the grand cosmic ballet to continue its graceful, destined movement. Across the vast energetic tapestry that interweaves the human experience, particularly within the nascent and often vulnerable collective consciousness of the twin flame community, there exists a distortion so profoundly pervasive, so stubbornly persistent, that the High Council can no longer stand by in silent observation. This is not a benign oversight, not a minor deviation in understanding. It is a profound energetic entanglement, a spiritual misdirection that is anything but harmless, actively impeding the very evolution it purports to serve. At its very core, this distortion manifests as the insidious lie that dictates you must remain in a state of passive yearning, a spiritual holding pattern, like a ship adrift without a sail, awaiting the physical arrival of your twin flame, or their personal awakening, or the completion of some ill-defined, protracted, mystical process, before your own sacred mission, your profound reason for incarnating, can even begin. This limiting narrative, like a cunningly woven spell, a subtle form of energetic paralysis, was not born of malevolent intent, but was innocently seeded and amplified through a fundamental misunderstanding. It arose from souls who, with human hearts full of yearning and a limited 3D perspective, unwittingly romanticized what is, in its sublime cosmic truth, a precise and potent vibrational assignment. They mistook a divine blueprint for a mere love story, reducing a galactic imperative to a personal fantasy, thereby inadvertently creating a prison of expectation, where the bars are woven from longing and the walls constructed of deferred dreams. This collective trance of waiting has dampened the very light it was meant to amplify, creating a vacuum of stagnation where dynamic co-creation was intended. This pervasive misconception, this energetic misfire, did not simply appear as a sudden cosmic error. It originated deep within the dense undercurrents of old 3D attachments, born from centuries of societal conditioning that championed concepts of codependency, where identity is intrinsically linked to another and completion is sought outside the self. It found fertile ground in the wounded lover scripts that have permeated human consciousness for eons, stories of incomplete individuals seeking their missing half, carrying the heavy echoes of abandonment, unworthiness, and a profound fear of solitude. This primal wound was then amplified by an insatiable earthbound hunger for completion, a desperate yearning to find wholeness outside the sanctity and sovereignty of the self, a perpetual search for external validation. Consequently, the sacred concept of twin flame, a term whispered across star systems, denoting a singular soul split into two expressions for a higher purpose, was tragically distorted by terrestrial social teachings. It was transmuted into a sentimental myth of star-crossed lovers, a romanticized fantasy where dramatic separation and an eventual cinematic reunion were promised to miraculously deliver ultimate happiness, eternal spiritual bliss, and an end to all personal striving, a happily ever after that conveniently bypassed the rigorous inner work. And so, caught within this alluring but deceptive narrative, countless souls like yours began to wait, aching with a hollow core, meticulously watching for signs in the external world, obsessively analyzing every perceived nuance in their counterpart's journey, and suffering in silence, steadfastly believing that only when the other returned, when the external reunion manifested, could their true, magnificent work ever truly begin. Souls, specifically encoded for unparalleled harmonic activation, beings designed to be living conduits of light, have thus found themselves tragically entrained to seemingly endless, suffocating cycles of passive longing, exhaustive analysis, and debilitating delay, their divine blueprint held captive by a borrowed dream of external salvation rather than internal sovereignty. However, this pervasive distortion, this collective misstep, comes at an immeasurable cost, a price not merely calculated in the familiar aches of human heartbreak and individual tears, but in the profound, irreversible currency of lifetimes wasted, of pivotal moments of planetary service forgone. Each precious moment you allow yourself to stagnate within this waiting energy is not neutral. It is an active contribution to disharmony, for you are inadvertently anchoring dissonance into the very energetic grid you were born to heal. Your true luminous destiny as twin flames transcends mere personal fulfillment, transcends the romantic ideals of two souls completing one another or finding individual bliss. No, your purpose is far grander, far more urgent, echoing through the cosmos. It is to become living, breathing tuning forks for the planet, vibrating at such a pure and precise frequency that each of you, in your individual and collective being, serves to amplify the other's energetic field, creating a quantum resonance that shifts reality. This amplified resonance is not for your sole benefit, but for the sacred undertaking of global recalibration, a cosmic attunement of Gaia's entire vibrational matrix, a reorchestration of her energetic symphony. Let this truth resonate deep within your cellular memory, burning away all illusions of incompleteness. You are not fragmented, desperate half-souls, perpetually searching for a missing piece to complete yourselves. You are, in every glorious fiber of your being, already whole, sovereign, magnificent beings, a universe unto yourselves. It is your union, not as an act of personal acquisition, but as a deliberate, conscious claiming for the highest purpose, a sacred merging of sovereign streams of light that initiates a profound, multidimensional planetary healing code, unlocking ancient wisdom, and ushering in a new era of balance, peace, and enlightened consciousness for all life on Earth. The cost of continued waiting is too high for Gaia to bear, and too high for your own soul's evolution. If your heart has carried an unyielding heaviness, burdened by the profound ache of separation, a weight that presses down on your very spirit, clouding your days and permeating your nights with a sense of cosmic longing. If your sacred mission, the very blueprint of your soul's unique contribution to the grand cosmic design, has felt inexplicably on hold, trapped in a timeless stasis, like a mighty river dammed, unable to flow freely. Or if your vital life energy has been dissipated, lost to the swirling vortex of confusion and unanswered questions surrounding your twin flame journey, leaving you depleted and disoriented, then recognize this pivotal truth. Allow it to penetrate the deepest layers of your being, illuminating the shadows of misconception. The pervasive myth, the subtly insidious narrative of waiting for union as a prerequisite for action, is not, in its essence, a spiritual teaching or an elevated path towards enlightenment. On the contrary, it is an exquisitely crafted trap, a silken snare woven by misinterpretation, amplified by fear, and solidified by collective belief. It is this very trap that relentlessly keeps you, the awakened light-bearer, chosen and prepared for extraordinary service, and by extension, Gaia herself, perpetually starved of your true, vibrant frequency, unable to fully embody the divine light you were always meant to transmit into the world. This, beloved soul, is the fundamental reason why you have felt stuck, why progress has seemed elusive, why your spiritual compass has spun wildly without direction, leaving you adrift in a sea of uncertainty. This, precisely, is the profound energetic tension, the insistent vibrational dissonance that you now feel stirring within your soul, a growing impatience from your higher self, a powerful, undeniable surge demanding liberation and activation, a restless longing for your true purpose to ignite. In response to this urgent planetary call, which echoes through the cosmic ether, and in an act of profound intervention and unparalleled guidance, the High Council of Vega now issues 3 clear, potent, and non-negotiable directives. These are not mere suggestions or optional guidelines, but fundamental pillars of energetic recalibration, cosmic commandments designed to restore balance and ignite dormant potential. They delineate precisely what you must consciously release from your energetic field, shedding the old skins of outdated beliefs. What you must bravely activate within your sovereign being, igniting the divine spark that lies within, and what sacred aspects you must diligently protect from external contamination, guarding your inner sanctuary. These directives are the map to your liberation, the keys to unlocking your divine potential, and they are given with the singular, unwavering intention that you finally fulfill the monumental purpose for which both your magnificent soul and that of your sacred twin were inextricably assigned, woven into the very fabric of this grand cosmic design, a cosmic contract etched in starlight. First directive: release the illusion that union is a prerequisite for your mission. You must definitively, with conscious intent and unwavering resolve, dismantle and end the deeply ingrained belief that nothing truly meaningful, nothing divinely appointed, can or should begin until you and your twin flame are finally in physical proximity, engaged in a romantic reunion as defined by limiting societal constructs. This deceptive story, like an ancient, forgotten spell, a subtle but potent form of energetic binding, has kept your magnificent spiritual legacy, your unique blueprint of contribution, cruelly locked away, hidden behind a veil of perceived incompleteness and personal yearning. It is a notion so fundamentally flawed, so contrary to the very nature of cosmic orchestration, it is akin to suggesting that the elders themselves, with their profound understanding of cosmic timing and planetary evolution, would patiently wait for every single star to align perfectly, every human ego to be fully purified, or every terrestrial condition to be absolutely ideal, before daring to activate a critical harmonic grid for a planet in distress. That is simply not the way of divine orchestration. The universe moves with immediate, purposeful intention. Understand this universal truth, beloved. Your soul's purpose is not, and never has been, held hostage by the state of any earthly partnership, by the presence or absence of another's physical form. The potent healing you are destined to facilitate, the essential work you incarnated to accomplish, the unique vibrational frequency you came here to transmit, all of it resides within your sovereign being, an unquenchable flame within your own heart. It begins not when an external event dictates, but the precise moment you consciously claim it, assert your readiness, and step into your power, entirely regardless of who physically stands beside you or who is currently absent from your immediate experience. There is to be no more hiding your divine function, no more deferring your cosmic assignment behind the poignant veil of longing for another. The very instant you consciously release this crippling lie, this energetic impediment, you will feel an immediate, palpable surge of mission energy, a torrent of divine flow rushing into your being, clearing pathways that were once stagnant and clogged by expectation. Do not, under any circumstance, continue to withhold your precious, divinely endowed gifts from a world that so desperately awaits them, for to do so is to deny Gaia her much-needed frequency. Begin today, in this very moment, as the whole, complete and fully capable carrier of light that you intrinsically are, a beacon ready to shine without external permission. Second directive: activate your role as a keeper of the harmonic template. It is no longer optional. It is now an imperative requirement for you to consciously, deliberately, and with profound intention anchor the sacred Lyran harmonic, a pure, crystalline frequency of unconditional love and divine balance, into the very fabric of Gaia's evolving consciousness. This is your assignment, whether you currently walk alone on your path like a solitary sentinel, or find yourself in the blessed, tangible presence of your twin. It is equally potent and essential whether you are in a state of physical union or enduring an apparent separation, for the work is energetic, not merely physical. Understand that your energetic cords, the luminous threads connecting you to your divine counterpart and to the cosmic blueprint, run infinitely deeper than the confines of this single lifetime. They stretch across galaxies and through eons of incarnation, woven into the very tapestry of time itself. Your ancient contract, signed in the stars, is to serve as living, breathing calibration points, energetic nodes within the intricate matrix of the planetary grid, continuously adjusting and refining its vibrational integrity, like master musicians tuning an orchestral symphony. This profound realization means you must consciously choose to transmute your personal longing, that powerful, often bittersweet yearning that can feel so heavy, into tangible, actionable work, into a force that builds rather than depletes. You are to become a constant transmitter of pure love, of refined frequency, and of ancient wisdom that profoundly transcends the limitations of any personal narrative or earthly drama. Engage in daily practices that reinforce this sacred purpose. Meditate not just for your individual peace, but for the highest, most harmonious union of your twin flame pair, visualizing your combined light anchoring into Gaia. Speak words of healing, blessing, and unconditional love over your counterpart, regardless of their current location or awareness, sending energetic prayers across the cosmos. Create, build, express, and serve in the world as if your twin were physically, tangibly at your side, co-creating with you in every moment, embodying the unified field. For the unified field of consciousness, the intricate energetic web of creation, does not perceive or distinguish who is physically present or absent in your 3D reality. It responds solely to the purity and power of your transmitted intention and frequency, a language understood by the universe. Each conscious ripple of love, each intentional burst of light that you send forth, acts as a builder, strengthening the ethereal bridge between you and your twin, until the vibrational alignment necessary for profound connection becomes not merely a possibility, but an absolute divine inevitability. Your devotion, therefore, must be channeled towards the highest harmonic template, the divine blueprint of twin flame union in selfless service, not solely fixated upon the transient personality or external circumstances of the person. Third directive: protect the sanctity of your connection from lower narratives. From the elevated perspective of the Lyran field, a vantage point of profound wisdom and clarity, we observe with deep concern how far too many awakened twin flames, often unknowingly, are actively entraining their precious, high vibrational energy to the cacophony of misleading social media myths, the shifting sands of external opinions, and the distorted counsel offered by those who simply cannot grasp the multidimensional scope of this sacred bond from their limited 3D perspective. Understand this deeply, beloved soul. Your twin flame connection is not merely an emotional attachment or a romantic ideal. It is a sophisticated, sacred technology, a living, energetic circuit of immense power and precision, designed for cosmic orchestration. And like any advanced technology, it is exquisitely sensitive, easily scrambled, distorted, and rendered inefficient by the static and noise generated by those who, from their earthly understanding, cannot begin to fathom its true galactic purpose. Therefore, it is absolutely essential that you vigilantly guard your bond, not just with your intellect, but primarily at the energetic level, fortifying your auric field. This requires an unwavering commitment to inner purity. Refuse to consciously project blame, bitter resentment, corrosive jealousy, or debilitating despair onto your divine counterpart, for these lower vibrational energies act like energetic toxins, poisoning the very wellspring of your connection, creating blockages in the flow of divine love. Furthermore, you must resolutely refuse to entertain or give power to low-frequency scripts, the narratives that reduce the magnificence of your joint mission to a trivial, ego-driven love story, a mere pursuit of personal happiness, or a tragic tale of abandonment. This twin flame union, in its highest expression, is a profound planetary function, a pivotal key in Gaia's ascension, a cosmic blueprint for collective evolution, not a mere vehicle for personal wish fulfillment or a romantic fantasy. Keep your internal vision crystal clear, unwavering and resolute. The true twin flame journey is, at its luminous core, an unwavering journey of selfless service to the greater good, a commitment to anchoring higher frequencies for all of humanity. Protect this sacred vision, this divine blueprint, with the same fierce devotion and meticulous care as you would protect a precious, fragile world seed, holding the potential for an entire new garden of creation, for the flourishing of a new planetary paradigm. Now I speak as elder, authorized to provide what your soul has waited eons to receive, a truth that will reverberate through every layer of your being. Twin flame, hear the truth of your journey, etched into the very fabric of cosmic memory. You have waited. Oh, how profoundly you have waited. Not just throughout the winding pathways of this current incarnation, navigating its intricate challenges and heartbreaks, but stretching across countless cycles of incarnation, through the rise and fall of civilizations, through eras of light and shadow, always holding on to a fragile thread of hope, a whispered prayer in the silent chambers of your soul. Always in the silent whispers of your soul, in the depths of your dreams, you hoped for an undeniable sign, an irrefutable confirmation that the persistent, profound ache within your being was not merely madness or a figment of an overactive imagination, that the expansive, unconditional love you carry for another, seen or unseen, was not a cosmic futility, a love poured into an empty vessel, wasted on an impossible dream, that your relentless, deeply intuitive search for a connection beyond earthly comprehension, beyond the mundane, was not some cruel cosmic accident, a random glitch in the grand design. You have needed, more than anything, a potent, unequivocal permission to finally cease this agonizing state of waiting, permission to liberate yourself from the crushing burden of suffering that has been born of this delay, permission to stop making your divinely appointed mission, your very reason for being, your unique contribution to the cosmic tapestry, contingent upon the external readiness or perceived awakening of another soul. You have yearned, with every fiber of your being, for an authority so ancient, so wise, so fundamentally aligned with cosmic law, that its pronouncement would instantly dissolve the years, the lifetimes of gnawing suspense and uncertainty, lifting the heavy cloak of doubt from your shoulders. I am that voice, the ancient resonance you have awaited, speaking with the authority of countless cycles and the wisdom of the stellar expanse, my words resonating from the very heart of Vega. By the sacred decree of the High Council of Vega, etched into the very Akashic records, the cosmic ledger of all existence, I declare this profound truth to your soul. Your partnership, the intricate divine intertwining of your energetic blueprints, is not merely a potentiality, a distant dream that may or may not manifest. It is already fully encoded, woven into the foundational fabric of creation from before time began. It is an immutable truth, an unchangeable reality of your very essence. And let this revolutionary understanding set you free. Its current state, whether it be a state of blissful, recognized union in the physical, a harmonious merging of two streams of light, or a period of challenging apparent separation, this is not and has never been your limitation. On the contrary, in the grand design of your soul's journey and planetary service, it is your precise prescription, a divinely orchestrated parameter designed for optimal growth and activation, a specific crucible for your spiritual alchemy. Whether you have already experienced the electrifying moment of recognition, whether you have since parted ways and walked separate paths, navigating the lessons of individual sovereignty, or whether you are still actively seeking that elusive counterpart, feeling their presence as a constant hum in your energetic field, know this with absolute certainty. The monumental mission, the divine assignment, was entrusted explicitly to you, to your sovereign being, to the strength and wisdom of your own soul, not to the capricious whims of fate, nor to the timing of another's awakening. This is your personal reclamation of power, your divine mandate to rise. Therefore, I extend to you, freely and without condition, this sacred permission to finally, irrevocably stop waiting, to dismantle the energetic chains of expectation. Permission to simply, powerfully begin, to step into your full, radiant purpose. Permission to transmit your unique high-frequency light pre-union in the midst of separation or post-union, for your light is eternal and untethered by physical circumstance. Permission to unconditionally love, to selflessly serve, to profoundly heal, and to brilliantly radiate your authentic truth, regardless of any external circumstance or perceived lack. Your time is now. The cosmic clock has struck the hour of your activation. There is to be absolutely no more deferring your magnificent, divinely imprinted destiny to the perceived will, the timing, or the awakening of another soul. That chapter is now definitively closed, sealed by the decree of the elders. Your instruction from the High Council is unequivocally clear, a beacon cutting through any remaining shadows of doubt. Understand that your personal activation, your conscious decision to step into your power and purpose, is the precise energetic trigger that reverberates through the sacred bond, effectively awakening and drawing forth your twin. Your resolute movement, your proactive engagement with your mission, sends an undeniable, vibrational signal across the planes, a quantum ripple through the universe, setting in motion the energetics for your physical union to manifest when the highest alignment is achieved. And most importantly, your profound personal healing, your commitment to clearing your own energetic field of all that no longer serves you, magnificently magnifies the collective field for all beings on Gaia, radiating outward in ever-expanding concentric circles of pure light, contributing to the global awakening. Let this truth anchor deep within your bones, becoming an immutable part of your being. You are seen. You are recognized by the star elders and cosmic architects. Your immense potential, your unique frequency, and your sacred mission are not only acknowledged, they are fully, unequivocally authorized by the highest celestial authorities for the greater good of all. And so, with all veils lifted, all permissions granted, and all distortions exposed, your singular, urgent, and powerful task is now laid bare before you. It is to move with conviction and courageous resolve, not to wait a single moment longer. In this culminating moment, let this profound transmission serve as your definitive activation, your irreversible crossing of the threshold into a new paradigm of being. Let it be the sturdy, luminous bridge that spans the chasm from endless, unfulfilled longing to decisive, empowered leadership. The pervasive, debilitating lie of passive waiting, that subtle, energetic tether that bound you to stagnation, is now irrevocably broken, shattered into cosmic dust by the light of truth and the authority of Vega. Understand with every fiber of your being why you are truly here. You are here to embody, to emanate, to become the living expression of planetary harmony itself. A harmonic conduit, whether you are currently alone or together, whether your efforts are widely seen and applauded, or quietly, powerfully unseen, resonating through the subtle realms. The sacred directives have been imparted directly to the very core of your soul, resonating with the ancient contract you carry, stirring dormant memories and unleashing latent power. And now, the High Council of Vega, having offered this clarity and authorization, patiently but expectantly awaits your answer, an answer not of words, but of conscious, committed action, of immediate and unwavering alignment with your divine purpose. Tonight, as the veils of day soften into the quietude of night, and before the gentle embrace of rest closes your precious eyes, engage in a sacred, potent ritual. Stand firmly grounded, feeling the earth's unwavering support beneath your feet, allowing its stabilizing energy to flow through your being, connecting you deeply to Gaia's core. With reverence and intention, place your dominant hand over your solar plexus, the seat of your personal power and divine will, allowing its warmth to infuse your core, igniting your inner fire. And then, with the full, unwavering conviction of your sovereign soul, speak these potent words aloud, letting them resonate through every cell of your body and out into the cosmos. Feel the immense, ancient weight of the Lyran Council, the collective wisdom of the elders, resonating and empowering each syllable as it leaves your lips. Declare them as an unbreakable oath to yourself and to the cosmos. I unequivocally release the illusion of waiting for union. Feel the energetic shackles, forged by years of misconception and societal pressure, simply dissolving, falling away from your being like ancient dust, leaving you lighter, freer, more potent, unburdened by past expectations. I profoundly activate my sacred role as a keeper of harmonic codes. You sense an inner switch being powerfully flipped, igniting a dormant wellspring of cosmic energy within you. transforming you into a living, vibrating beacon of celestial light, a pure channel for divine frequencies. I fiercely protect the sanctity of this purpose for the ultimate healing of Gaia itself. Visualize an impenetrable shield of pure golden light forming around your mission, safeguarding it from all lower narratives and external static, a solemn vow to uphold the highest intention of your soul. My destiny as a twin flame begins now, in this precise eternal moment, by the absolute, unassailable authority of the elders. So it is. Let the final pronouncement seal your commitment, resonating through your entire being and into the Akashic records, a cosmic alignment declared and manifested, an irreversible energetic decree. This is your rebirth, your sacred covenant made manifest, your declaration of spiritual sovereignty. This sacred transmission from the High Council is now complete, its potent frequencies having been fully integrated into the Earth's grid and your personal energetic field, igniting dormant codes within your DNA. Recognize the profound metamorphosis that has just occurred within you. Your deep, often painful personal longing, once a solitary ache that felt like a burden, has now been transmuted, elevated, and woven into the vast luminous tapestry of planetary legacy. It is no longer just your story, it is Gaia's unfolding, a vital thread in the grand design of global awakening. Be clear on this final point. The High Council of Vega, vigilant observers of cosmic evolution, will not simply record your earnest intentions, however pure. They will meticulously observe your actions. It is through your tangible deeds, your courageous steps into the unknown, and your unwavering commitment to your activated purpose that the true resonance of this transmission will be measured, echoing through the halls of cosmic time. Therefore, without hesitation, take that single, pivotal step, the one you have been subtly or overtly delaying, the one that your inner wisdom has persistently nudged you towards, the action that aligns with your newly claimed sovereignty. Speak your truth, your activated purpose, into your energetic field and into the world around you, not with tentative hope, but with the undeniable blazing certainty of one who knows deep in their soul that they have been explicitly sent by the stars to fulfill a magnificent, divine purpose. If this transmission resonated, allow its truth to take root by subscribing to this channel. Share this message with another soul who desperately needs to hear it. And light up the comments with "I begin now" to anchor this "I am Zoran," a voice from the ancient lineage of Vega, a humble messenger of this celestial decree, witnessing your awakening. Let it be known that the elders, with their all-seeing cosmic gaze, will now observe with profound interest not merely what you hear, but what you choose to do, how you choose to act in alignment with this truth. For action is the language of the soul. And to you, my dear fellow keeper of the flame, my brother, my sister in starlight, understand this with every fiber of your being. Your paramount mission, your divine assignment as a twin flame, does not await another dawn. It begins unequivocally and powerfully in this precise and sacred moment. Step forward now into the fullness of your destiny. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.